For this month's main video, I want to talk to you about 3 common causes for litigation that you should be safeguarding your business from. Each year, between 35 to 53% of small businesses are hit with a lawsuit, according to the Small Business Administration. Now, with statistics like these, it may not be a matter of if your company gets sued, but when. But to make matters worse, if you get sued, even if you win the case, you may still be on the hook for lawyers' fees and court costs, not to mention the time that you have to spend defending yourself. But by understanding the causes of potential legal trouble, you can take steps to prevent disputes before they occur. So here are 3 of the most common sources of litigation. Number 1, lawsuits by employees. Although you may not like to think that one of your team would ever sue you, your employees and your independent contractors are one of the most likely sources for litigation. In fact, nearly 1 in every 5 small businesses will get sued by a team member. The most common lawsuits arise when a team member needs to be let go and he or she feels mistreated in the process. If you operate like many small business owners without clear employment agreements and without formal processes for hiring and firing, you may find out when it's too late that you weren't the great boss that you thought you were. From creating sound employment agreements, advising you on appropriate insurance, and helping you establish effective workplace policies and procedures, as your family business lawyer, especially one well experienced in employment law, I can work with you to dramatically reduce your chances of getting sued for employment-based claims. All right, let's talk about a second common source of litigation. Lawsuits by clients or customers. Every business owner has to deal with unhappy clients or customers. You can't please all the people all the time, but you can establish your process for selling your products or your services to minimize the risk of court and conflict when you do have an unhappy client or customer. The way you present your client or customer agreement, what it says and how it says what it says, plus how you get paid and handle customer complaints, this can mean the difference between an unhappy customer who you turn into a raving fan and an unhappy customer who sues you. We help our clients turn client or customer complaints into learning and growth opportunities and head off future problems by creating template agreements and offering training on how to present those agreements for the best possible outcomes. Now, a third common source of litigation is lawsuits for third-party injuries. If one of your team members is injured on the job, well, that's typically covered by workers' compensation insurance. But if a client, a vendor, or another third party is involved in an accident in your place of business, you can be sued for negligence. These are often known as slip and fall lawsuits. If you allow members of the public onto your property and a visitor can prove that you didn't take the proper precautions and he or she gets injured as a result, that individual can sue your company to pay for the medical bills, the lost wages, and even pain and suffering. Now, your primary defense against personal injury suits is having adequate liability insurance. We can recommend the best types and amounts of liability insurance for your business. So if that's something you're concerned about, contact us to discuss your specific coverage needs. At the Gordillo Law Firm, we focus on keeping our business owner clients out of court and out of conflict. And if that interests you, well, contact us to discuss the specific legal safeguards that you should have in place. Whether it's investing in the right insurance, reviewing and updating your agreements, or helping you navigate our state's employment laws, as your family business lawyer, we'll always have your back. On the first Friday of each month, the Gordillo Law Firm will have videos on how to use the law to take care of your business and your family. We'll also provide a spotlight for a local artist or arts organization. This month's videos are here on the right. If these subjects interest you, consider subscribing. And of course, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button for us.